Hi, this is Neil's on Dynasty coming to you live from the basement, the absolute best place to be in the world. And yes, I'm an iron worker. It is Hawaiian Shirt Friday because we always celebrate the weekend. You ought to as well. You can be kind, helpful, grateful, buy yourself some silver and platinum, and look forward to my reports. Report of China's going bankrupt, China's going bankrupt. Sorry, that was a little kid in me. I love it when I'm right. I hope you guys like, share, and subscribe so that way you can get this information out so that way other people will know what's happening. And what do you say, Neil, is happening? Well, this is what's happening. Let's see what's happening. Oh no, it's a screen that's on pause. Oh gosh. That means life is on pause. Life is on pause. Let's unpause life.
Called in China, but the crisis has also affected its upstream steel industry. People may have two general impressions of China's steel industry. First is its size. It's the world's largest, scale-wise. Second is its overcapacity.
Okay, two things. The largest in the world and their overcapacity.
The latter is a headache for the world. As China floods the market with cheap steel, it has shut down steel mills in other countries and left workers unemployed. For nearly a decade, the US and Europe have been fighting the CCP over this issue. Due to the impact of the real estate industry, the latest data from China's National Bureau of Statistics shows that the operating profit ratio of 247 steel companies nationwide has dropped dramatically from 83.55% in March to 15.15% in June, a plunge of nearly 70 percentage points. At least 6 steel companies have gone.
Okay, hold on. As an iron worker, I can tell you 2008 was no big deal. 2009 was no big deal. We have prepaid jobs on the books for up to 2 years. 2010 and 11 sucked butt. 2012 we started to recover. That was from the 2008 financial crash. Well, let me tell you, people, when the steel mill goes down, everything stops. That is the indicator of what is to come. This is definitely big time news. Big time news for economies, for finances. Steel and finances go hand in hand.
Bankrupt, and 28 have ceased production in 2022. The chairman of Hebei's largest privately owned steel company said in an internal meeting on June 17th, "No one wants to go out of business. Every steel enterprise will die unwillingly only when they have exhausted their savings from the previous years, when the banks have withdrawn their loans and never lent again, when the cash flow has been completely drained, and when the owners have pleaded everywhere and no one has responded." He's pessimistic that the situation facing the steel industry will last at least 5 years or so. He said, "At present, the steel industry has entered a loss situation as a whole, and it isn't clear when the loss will end or to what extent. It will."
Okay, I gotta stop it right there. Okay, there's a couple things this dude said. First off, they had like 240 some steel mills, and they put lots of steel mills out of business throughout the world. Now that they're all out of business, these people are going out of business. They have 240 in 5 years of hard times. They're gonna come out with 13. What is that gonna do for the building industry for the next decade? Okay, if you're not building, you're not innovating, you're not growing. Let's put it together, people. It looks like a good 5 to 10 years of hard times unless something happens. Luckily, Pittsburgh Steel is still open up there in the Northeast. They tried shutting that down. I think Obama tried real hard to shut that down because he loves the CCP, according to all of his rulings and acts and everything he did. Same as Biden. But anyhow, I wanted to tell you guys this because it is a big deal. If their steel industry shuts down, no other country other than America, China, and possibly India has steel mills still running. Let that sink in. And if it hasn't sunk in and you haven't dropped your jaw and said, "Holy boo," you need to do some research and figure it out because it should. This right here is going to shut down the world. You guys have a great night.